Hi, my name is Anastasia and welcome to this video. You are among the first batch of people to experience this new type of video with me. I came up with this idea because I wanted to give more value in my thrifting content. So usually I just take you to the thrift store with me and I show you cool things that I find and tell you why I like them, and then I'll bring a couple of things home. But with this new video idea I had, I wanted to take that one step farther and take you to the thrift store with me, find the items that are the diamonds in the rough, and actually take pictures of them and bring them home and create a room design mood board showing how all of those items come together to be a cohesive room design. So I think this will be really helpful to see what something looks like in the thrift store and how you can identify which items are really going to look the way you want them to look in the end result. So you'll be seeing them from finding them in the thrift store to seeing them come together on a room makeover mood board. And I think that will just be really fun and helpful, and also a fun challenge to create for myself, because everything in the thrift store is different every single time. And so none of these videos will ever end up the same things. I think I want this to become a series on my channel. That is if you guys have a lot of fun with it and like it too. And if today goes well, full transparency, I am nervous for this challenge because it is going to be quite a challenge. It all depends on what I see and can I get inspired. So I think it'll be a fun adventure to go on to see if this actually works out the way I'm hoping it is, and if we can find items in the thrift store, enough good items in the thrift store to create a really beautiful room makeover with. Okay, so I've made it to my location and I chose to go to University Pickers because they have a more curated selection of items that are in booths that different people own, and I thought I could find a greater number of nice thrifted things in here versus thrift stores being really hit or miss. So let's go inside. I'm already seeing good stuff. I love this so much. Oh, I wish they had two of these. I would get them for my nightstands. Right now I'm not sure whether I'm going to end up doing a living room or a bedroom. I'm thinking more likely a living room. I think I'll find more living room furniture here, but who knows? It all just depends on what I find. But my game plan is I'm going to look for bigger furniture first, since that will be the foundation of the room. So after I find the bigger furniture, I'll then move to smaller and smaller items. So then like artwork, lamps, and then small decor. Oh, this booth has really good artwork. So I'll be coming back here for art for sure. Oh, look at this one. I love it. That is beautiful. They even have florals. These are going to be great when we get to the decorating part of the video. Look at this beautiful cabinet. It's gorgeous. I keep getting so distracted from looking for furniture. I see amazing things. Look how cool. I have to stay focused. I keep seeing all this cute decor. I just want to shop. I love this. This is great. Could be like a plant stand or for a cute vase. So I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm liking this tapestry, and surprisingly, it's only $180. I don't know why I always thought that these went for so much more than that. Maybe some do, but these colors are really cool. I'm gonna see if I can get a picture of it, but all this is in the way. These right there, so my colors. Gotta get a picture of that. This one's also really nice. This could be great for a living room or a dining room or a bedroom. Having a plant in the room is always a good idea. So I'm going to get a picture of this, even if we end up putting it in a different thrifted pot later. And I'm also going to take a picture of this beautiful cabinet here because I just love it. And this would make a cute little end table for the couch if we end up doing a living room. need a mirror for over the little wooden dresser thing that I got a picture of, so I'm gonna take a picture of this mirror. Okay, I'm back in the booth with all the artwork, and I'm gonna just take a bunch of pictures of a lot of them, just so I have options when we get to the mood boarding stage. This lamp base is really nice. I like that it has wood down here, but the lampshade's gotta go. These bookshelves are really beautiful, so I'm going to take a picture of these. I think they'd make a great base in the living room design, because I think we're going towards a living room. Okay, so far I've found 2 bookcases, 2 options for a little sideboard, a bunch of art, a couple mirrors, 2 lamps, and that's about it. So I still need to find like smaller decor items, and I want to find a light fixture if possible. There is a chandelier right here, so I think I'll grab a picture of that, but there's not a lot of light fixtures in here, so I don't think I'll be able to find one here. Then I'm going to go look for smaller decor pieces to use as accessories around the room. Okay, I found this wicker light fixture. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Even though it's white, it can be painted, so I think I might change the color of it if we end up using that. This is kind of weird. I like it. You know I gotta grab this because I love this color. I just remembered that if I am doing a living room, I need a coffee table. There's not many here, but I did find this one. It's black on the bottom and pickled at the top. So let's get a pick and see how it goes with everything. That went good. I think we got enough stuff. It was definitely really fun walking around, looking at everything they had. They have a lot of good stuff in there. Oh, I'm excited for the challenge of putting it all together into a mood board. That's gonna be the really fun part. So let's go home. Before we continue with the rest of the video, I want to quickly tell you about today's sponsor, which is Needed. Did you know that 95% of women are deficient in at least one key nutrient despite taking a prenatal? Needed is a supplement brand designed specifically for fertility, pregnancy, postpartum, and lifelong women's health. Using clinical research and insights from over 20,000 practitioners, they have created rigorously tested supplements that support women's health no matter what stage of life you're in. I personally am taking their prenatal multi because we'd like to start a family soon, and their prenatal has 22 ingredients in just 3 capsules, or you can take this vanilla powder, which I love. These deliver 8 times more nutrition than the average leading prenatals. This supports hormone production for healthy fertility, helps relieve pregnancy symptoms like nausea, and supports baby's cognitive development, and so much more. So all the great things. And I definitely appreciate that it comes in both the capsules and this easy to take vanilla powder. I also take their omega-3, which has 2 times more DHA and EPA than many other prenatal omega-3s. Many other vitamin brands include fillers and bare minimum nutrients, but Needed maximizes nutrient absorption and has 0 tolerance for unnecessary fillers. There is so much in life you can't control, but one big thing you can control is your nutrition. Right now, Needed is offering an extra 20% off your first order, including one-time purchases or already discounted subscriptions and plans. Head to the link in my description or use my code Anastasia at checkout. Okay, I am back from the thrift mall and I'm really excited for the next part of this video, and also a little bit nervous because I'm going to be taking all of those pictures that I took of the thrifted items and putting them into a mood board that's hopefully going to come together in a beautiful room. I think that'd be really satisfying to see it go from the thrift store shelf to creating an entire beautiful room with those same pieces that we saw. I'm just hoping I got pictures of enough stuff that will go together, and that is the challenge, and I'm excited to experience it with you. I have truly never done anything like this before. I'll be experiencing it for the first time with you. Okay, so I am doing this on Canva. It is a free graphic design tool that you can use to make mood boards or really anything graphic design wise. I do have the premium, so some of the features might not be available on the free plan, but most of them are. And I'm starting out with a whiteboard document, which just gives us a big blank canvas. And I've already uploaded all the pictures I took from the thrift mall, and I've got them over here on the left. What I'm going to do first is put all the furniture, the large furniture pieces that I got on the mood board so I can just see which ones I'm going to be able to use together. Okay, got quite a few larger furniture pieces to choose from. I'm seeing that there are some dressers, some side tables, coffee table. This buffet here is nice, but it's got a yellow tone to it that's not vibing with a lot of the other furniture, so I'm gonna delete that one. This light bluish gray piece I also don't think is going to go with anything, and it kind of just looks like a nightstand, and I only found one. So this dresser right here too, a little too yellow and rustic looking for me. Okay, I definitely want to use these bookshelves. I feel like that would be a good large base piece of furniture to use, so I'm going to keep that. And I think that would look good with, I kind of think that would look good with this little sideboard buffet table here. They're pretty much the same color, and I feel like the styles kind of go together. I think I will do those two and then just see if I still need more furniture after putting those into a room together. All right, so I have removed the background from these images, and I also used the editor to remove all the stuff that was on these bookshelves because they were just packed full of stuff that was for sale. So now I've got these empty bookshelves and this little side table. And I'm still not sure of a color scheme or anything that is going to be in this room. So let me just look through the decor that I have pictures of and see what I can work with. I know that I want to, on this side table, I want to follow like a standard formula for styling these. So I want to do a vase with flowers on one side, a lamp on the other side, a mirror, a taller mirror behind it, with some smaller things in the middle. There's a cute little lamp, and let's see what I'm working with for vases. Here's one. That one's a bit bright. I like the tulips though. I almost didn't take a picture of this one because it's a little out of my comfort zone. It's very colorful to me. This one, I'm just not sure if I like it there. This vase, I do like. I like it. We need some flowers. You know, I do like this vase actually. I like that it has different colors that we can pull from for the room makeover. And I find that when designing a room, it's easier to start with a piece that inspires the rest of the colors that are going to be in the room. So you can just constantly refer back to that. So I'm liking the thought of using this to be our reference point for the other colors in the room. Since it has some different colors in it, I want to get a lampshade on this lamp that's in one of these colors. So I feel like light blue, and that one's cute. Might be a little bit bright. So let me find one. It's maybe a little bit less bright. Let's do some scallops. Okay, this one's cute. I like that it's more of a pale blue. Okay, yeah, this pale blue works a lot better. Okay, now I need some flowers, and I did take a picture of some florals, some beautiful white florals that are very fluffy looking. Yes, those look so good. Now I need a mirror. I looked for mirrors while I was there, and I found this one, and I found this one. I'm not feeling these options. I kind of knew in the moment that I didn't find a great mirror option. This wood one, it's just too much with all the other wood going on. This one is just a little bit too much in general for this space, I think. And this one also just has a little bit too much design going on. I kind of want something more simple that's going to be in the background. So let's do just a classic arched mirror. Okay, I like this simple arched mirror, very timeless look. I'm gonna hold off on the smaller items until I can look through some of the smaller decor that I got pictures of. Let's see, now I feel like I need some more of the larger furniture for this room. To me, this is shaping up to be a living room. So let's run with that vibe. I unfortunately did not find a couch at the thrift store or a rug, but that's okay. So the vase is telling me that we need to go with earth tones, blue, green, burgundy, things like that. So let's do a green couch and see how that will look. want it kind of like a nice subtle green. This one could work. It's a little bit of a dusty green instead of a bright poppy green. I do feel like it's making a little bit dark. Since the wood is so dark, the couch is now dark, and it might need something, it might need a lighter couch to brighten it up. Let's live with it. Let's live with it. Earth tones rug. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm liking the green with the wood tones. I think I learned recently that I don't love green with wood tones that are showing too much orange. So let me try a different couch because that's really the biggest piece in the room. Okay, I like the arms on this one. The arms on this one are a little bit more rounded, which is a little bit more of a traditional style than the arms that are kind of straight up and squared off. And I think this room has a traditional vibe to it going on. So I'm gonna roll with that. Okay, now it's more plain. So now we just need to add a rug that's going to bring some color in. You know what? Hold on. Because there's a rug I love, and I have it saved to my Pinterest board because I want it for our bedroom, but it's a little expensive. For the size we would need for our bedroom, which would be like a 9 by 12, it's over $500. I've never paid that much for a rug yet in my life. Maybe I'll get it one day, but I don't know. I would like to live vicariously through my mood board here and pretend like it's mine and pretend like I'm actually putting it in a mood board for my house. There it is. Look at it. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I love the subtle blue outline, the pink, dark pink flowers, the very subtle greenish brown stems. And I just love how it's so dainty looking. I just love it. Okay, yeah, let's use this one. And thankfully, I think it'll work because the vase we've got that's deciding our color scheme for us it has these same colors in it. Okay, this is looking good. That's crazy. The rug really ties the room together. I'm loving this. I love the brightness the couch is adding. I love the softness the rug is adding, and it ties in all those colors without being too dramatic. I think it's time to do some more in-depth styling with some smaller pieces. Oh, but you know what? First we need our smaller furniture. We need side table. We need a coffee table. I'm forgetting about these things. Let's see what we've got. Okay, I've got this little stool. That could be a side table. Okay, here's the coffee table option I found, but I don't know if it's gonna work in this room, but we will try it anyways. Okay, here's this little side table. Let's just try it out and then I'll tell you my thoughts. I don't hate it there actually, but I do think we've already got a lot of rectangular wood furniture going on, and the side table just needs to break up that shape a little bit. So I think I'm gonna take it out because it's too heavy with the rest of the furniture. And I think the best option that I took a picture of is this little stool because it's a little bit more of a smaller profile and it's round, so it breaks up that rectangle shape that's happening everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. It's the black. There's no black anywhere else in the room. The legs do kind of mimic the shape of this sideboard up here, those like Queen Anne style legs. But I don't know, I'm just not crazy about the color. So I think I'm going to find a different coffee table online because there just weren't a lot of options. And sometimes at the thrift store you can find good options for coffee tables, but it's hit or miss. You know how it is. We've got a lot of wood going on. Let's see if there's a non-wood coffee table that would work. I don't know, maybe like a brass coffee table. It's giving glam. I don't know if it's the right vibe. Okay, I'm actually not hating the coffee table with the couch and the rug, but there's just too much of a difference in style between the coffee table and the wood furniture. Let's put it to the side and see what else we can find. I was honestly hesitant about doing a wood coffee table because there's so much wood already, but this one, oh, I love a marble top. I love a marble top. I feel like the marble top kind of gives it that little bit of separation it needs. Honestly, I think that works. Let's go with it. I think it looks good. I like it better than the brass one. Ooh, I got this magazine, well, I took a picture of this magazine rack to put next to the couch. Cute, very homey. It's looking cute. Okay, I think we are down to the little decorating touches now, and I got lots of pictures of smaller decor pieces just so I had plenty to test and try out. So let me start with, ooh, there's so many things I took pictures of. Okay, I got lots of pictures of art. I got, oh, we still have this little vase over here. I'll pull that to the side. Oh, I did get a picture of this fig tree, fiddle leaf fig. Okay, here's a little brass planter. I want to do the coffee table first because I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to use for that. I want to follow just a basic coffee table styling format. So just a stack of books with a candle snuffer on top and then a bowl of flowers next to it. I feel like that'll keep it simple. And I took pictures of these stacked books. Well, I actually stacked them in the thrift store to get this picture. And I'm going to pop those on the coffee table because that'll bring in the burgundy from the vase. Okay, I got this picture of this candle snuffer and I'm going to just set that on our little coffee table. Books. And now I need a vase or a bowl of some kind. This one, I took a picture of this to get like a funky colored something in there. I mean, it doesn't not work, but I don't love it with the red. It's like yellow and red together. I don't really mix those colors too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, but I did get this picture of a crystal bowl, but I think this will work. It's just very simple and timeless, and I feel like that's the look this living room is having so far. It's a timeless, classic look, and so nothing's more classic than a crystal bowl on a coffee table. And then I want to use the same flowers that I used up here in this vase and just use a smaller version in this little bowl so it matches, and it also adds that little bit of life to the coffee table area. That looks cute. I love it. Now I need something for this little sideboard here. So let's see. I feel like it needs a small piece of art for one. So let's see what artwork I'm working with. As you can see, I got quite a lot of art pictures. So let's see. I'm kind of thinking horizontal. So that narrows it down a bit. This one is horizontal and this one is horizontal. Perfect. Okay, narrow that down to 3. Let's test them out. Pretty cute. Okay, I don't know about the fruit. It's giving kitchen and a cute little house. Classic little crystal bowl over here too to match the coffee table. That one is nice. I like that it's not a floral, so it doesn't, like there's already so many other florals going on. I like that this one's not, and it also ties in the blue and green. This one, I don't know, it's just too much, I think, with the brass frame and the floral. Okay, this plant, I kind of wanted to, I took a picture of it in hopes that I could get it in this brass planter that I took a picture of. I don't really like the color of this plant. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's a little too bright green. Okay, now we need to decorate this bookshelf, which will be fun. I want to get some of this artwork on it. I love this bust of this little girl that I got. All right, I am just layering stuff on the bookshelf that kind of fits into that same color scheme we've got going on. So the blues, the pinks. I liked this artwork of this little girl and her dog. Yes, that is cute. I like the layer. Let's see what else we've got. I feel like I need some books. I didn't get any pictures of books vertically stacked. I just found a picture of a bookshelf with books on it on the internet and cut out those books. And I like to style with vertical stacked books. Can't be a bookshelf without books. I got a photo of these brass candlesticks. Those would work well on the shelves, I think. Brass candlesticks here. And oh, this blue and white bowl is really pretty. So let's do that on the top shelf to kind of fill out that top shelf a bit. Okay, I like that bookshelf. That looks good. Okay, I think we are nearly there. The only thing we're still missing is, of course, some pillows on the couch. So let's see what we can find. Okay, I want some earth tone throw pillows. Ooh, I like this stripe one. It's kind of nice, like a subtle mossy green brown. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, I like that. Now something that's going to tie in the blue, classic block print. Okay, I like that. It's pretty nice. This is nice. I like that it's very similar to the colors in the rug with that subtle blue. Okay, now I need something on this side. Usually there's a formula for throw pillows on a couch too, and you do like bigger squares in the back, smaller squares in front, and then to change it up, you can do 2 squares on one side and a square and a rectangle pillow on the other side. So on this side, I want to do a lumbar pillow just to change the shape a bit. And I kind of want to bring in some burgundy because we don't have any burgundy on any of the other pillows so far. I like this one. That one's a little fun and unexpected. And I like that it's got that kind of mustardy brown outline, which I feel like ties into a bit of the undertones of the wood furniture as well. I think we're done. Here is the final mood board. I will say I am happy with it. I feel like mission accomplished, and I really wasn't sure when I was at the thrift store, and when I got home I was just hoping that I was able to find enough stuff that would be able to come together in a mood board. And I think it came together really well. This, I hope, was helpful. I hope it was fun to see how things look at the thrift store on those shelves surrounded by all the other stuff in there, and then how they can look when you get them home and pair them with things that are actually cohesive with them and create an entire room. I mean, most of what's in this room is thrifted, besides the couch, the coffee table, the rug, and the throw pillows. Everything else is thrifted. That just goes to show you that thrift stores are really a great way to get furniture and decor for your house without spending an arm and a leg. And it might not get you 100% of the way there all the time because there is a patience game. You might look for something for years before you find it. So you may end up buying some stuff new, but for the most part, thrift stores are just awesome at giving you so many cool and unique items that you can make a beautiful room out of. And that's just so fun. And yeah, let me know if you liked this type of video. It's my first time doing anything like this, and I've never seen anyone else do it. So let me know if you liked this, and I would be happy to do some more thrifting and mood boarding type videos, and maybe we can make this into a series if you like it. Comment down below if you like how this turned out and if you want to see more, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.